Imagine a quiet October morning, the mundane rhythm of a Houston deli shattered by the cold glint of steel and the deafening roar of a gunshot. For Claude Schaffer Jr., a dedicated employee, this wasn't just another day. It was his last. Although that was not his plan when he had arrived at work, his story is etched into the grim pages of the calendar of crime. Before we dive into this chilling case, remember to comment, like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss future episodes of the Calendar of Crime. On October 13, 1980, Joseph's Delicatessen in Houston, Texas, was a typical neighborhood spot, a place where locals grabbed their morning coffee and a bite to eat. Behind the counter, serving the community, was 70-year-old Claude Schaffer Jr. He was a man who had dedicated years to his work, a familiar and trusted face to many. Little did he know, this ordinary Monday would turn into a scene of unimaginable horror, forever altering the lives of those connected to him. That morning, a car carrying 4 individuals, including Willie Ray Williams and Joseph Bennard Nichols, cruised through Houston, their occupants scouting locations for a robbery. Their target, Joseph's Deli. Williams and Nichols entered the store, feigning casual customers. Williams grabbed a quart of beer, and as they approached the counter, the facade dropped. Both men brandished pistols, pointing them directly at Claude Schaffer Jr. In a desperate act of self-preservation, Schaffer reached for his own weapon, but it was too late. Joseph Nichols fired first, striking Schaffer and causing him to fall into a squatting position behind the counter. As Nichols fled the store, Williams, believing Schaffer was still a threat, or perhaps not fatally wounded, turned back. He saw Schaffer, vulnerable, and with his back turned, and fired a second fatal shot into the elderly man's back. This cold-blooded act sealed Schaffer's fate and the robber's grim destiny. Williams then briefly re-entered the store to grab a box containing money before making his final escape. The immediate aftermath was chaos. A witness who had just left the store heard the gunshot and saw Williams fleeing with the stolen money. Law enforcement quickly launched an investigation, piecing together the events of that tragic morning. Williams' confession, coupled with evidence of his involvement in other robberies both before and after Schaffer's murder, painted a clear picture of his culpability. The senseless death of Claude Schaffer Jr. sent shockwaves through the Houston community, demanding justice. Both Willie Ray Williams and Joseph Bennard Nichols were apprehended, tried, and convicted for their roles in the capital murder of Claude Schaffer Jr. The legal proceedings were lengthy, but ultimately, justice was delivered. Both men were sentenced to death. Willie Ray Williams was executed on January 31, 1995, and Joseph Nichols followed years later, executed on March 7, 2007. Their executions closed a painful chapter for the Schaffer family and the community, bringing a finality to a case that began with such brutality. The story of Claude Schaffer Jr. is a somber reminder of the fragility of life and the devastating impact of violent crime. His memory lives on, a testament to the innocent lives lost to the shadows of the criminal underworld. Thanks for watching. Please comment, share, like, and subscribe for future episodes from the Calendar of Crime.